Hi everyone, it's Joaquin from Carrollwood Estates. We're gonna take a look at how the Palisades performed this March and review the top 10 sales. And I'm also gonna discuss the buyers and where they're coming from. More of that will be in my newsletter as well. First up, we have 1220 Corsica Drive. This one sold for 17.8 million. It's a boldly scaled California contemporary. This one was designed by Ken Unger and it was finished by Studio Brinkley. Two very notable people. This one stands at 10,000, almost 300 square feet across 3 levels. It has a very big presence. It has mature olive trees and they frame the glass and brick facade and the standing seam metal accents, steel frame windows and gabled portico really place it squarely in that current West Side, more modern language. Inside, the kitchen is the strongest moment in the house. The island, it is fully wrapped in a single slab of dramatic marble, and the wall behind the range carries that same full height marble all the way up through the custom hood surround. The steel framed glass cabinetry with interior lighting reads almost kind of like a sculpture as well. So the lower level, it makes it clear that this is a full compound. We have a theater, a wine cellar, a tasting room, a full bar and lounge, a fitness center, and a wellness suite with sauna and steam. The lot is 16,000 square feet and the backyard is a big part of the sale. It has a very beautiful checkered pool deck, this cascading water feature, an outdoor kitchen, a fire pit, a pergola, and mature olive trees that give the house a little bit of an older landscape character that new construction can lack sometimes. This was a good sale. It beat the most recent direct comp, 1047 Corsica, which sold in November 2024 for 17.35 million. Looking back at the older sales too, this did push the price per square foot up a little bit from where the previous direct comps are, where they were trading at. Next, we have 1141 Maroney Ln. This one traded for 10.32 million. This one, it's very interesting. It's a 1938 American colonial revival. It was originally built for an old Hollywood actress, Virginia Bruce, and it was updated for today with a designer's hand. And they really respected the original bones while bringing in warmth, polish, and a more current sensibility. It's a very rare mix. We have American colonial architecture, we have old Hollywood glamour, and we have a designer in modern luxury. So the home, it spans 8,000 square feet on 1.5 private acres at the end of a cul-de-sac in the Palisades, just off of North Bienvenida. You have a brick motor court, koi ponds, 6 fireplaces, and a hidden staircase British pub that's been there from the beginning. There really is no other property in the Palisades like this, and there probably never will be. The buyer, they're coming from Santa Monica. They run a business focused on buying, selling, and appraising rare coins, precious metals, jewelry, and foreign exchange. Next on our list, we have 1300 Monaco Drive. This one sold for 7.995 million. We have a 1952 Mediterranean revival estate in the east end of the Upper Riviera. We have a terracotta tile roof, arched doorways and lagacia, a stucco finish. We have this Palladian fan light at the entry, and we have this compound line layout. And all of this is really the Riviera's original period character. It's this looser, more Americanized California Mediterranean that defined much of the Riviera's 1940s and 1950s build out. So the house, it's about 5,000 square feet with an 800 square foot guest house, a sports court, a kidney shaped pool, a long backyard, very long backyard, and more than 70 years of settled landscape. It's also the first house in from Sunset Boulevard with a noticeable slope to the lot, and the parcel is this like triangle shape with a big portion. So like the bottom portion of the triangle is the front yard, and so the backyard is a little bit smaller, and so these factors all adjust the price down a little bit, which is why I think this was such a great sale as well. Makes sense too. A Carrollwood agent sold it. The buyer, they were in the Palisades and they bought in Brentwood early last year, and now they're making the move to the Riviera. So next on our list, we have 14943 Altata Drive. This is a 1955 California ranch on an 18,000 square foot lot, one of the largest lots in the Huntington Palisades, and it closed off market March 23rd for 7.8 million. That works out to $425 per square foot of land. And for anyone tracking the Huntington Palisades dirt, this is one of the defining comps for where the neighborhood is at right now. The buyer is a family office led by a patriarch who originally built a business in HR outsourcing and benefits administration. Then he expanded into fintech and software before ultimately moving into merchant banking. Next on our list, we have 14948 Camarosa Drive. This one sold for $7.03 million. This is a 12,700 square foot lot on what many consider the best street in the Huntington Palisades. Definitely one of the best. And this was the first time on the market in over 25 years. At grade, at flat level, you already have peekaboo ocean views. And with the new build, there's clear potential for really nice second story views of the ocean. And it's also just steps from the neighborhood's private bluff-top park overlooking the Pacific, which is a real part of the appeal on this street. A good anchor comp here is 14924 Camarosa, the 1929 Perry residence that my office sold for $22.1 million last year. With Estee Stanley interiors and Architectural Digest pedigree, this sale really helped define the ceiling for what this street can support. I wouldn't over compare them, but it does help position this sale as more of an entry point into one of the better streets in the Huntington. The buyer's coming from the alphabet streets, and it looks like he will be building a new home here. He is a very accomplished litigator with experience across complex commercial matters, including multi-billion-dollar valuation disputes, structured financial products, commodities, interest rate manipulation, mergers and acquisitions, and cross-border restructuring transactions. Next on our list, we have 1521 San Remo Drive. This one sold for $6.495 million. We have a 1951 California ranch cottage on what a lot of people say is the best street in the Riviera, on a 14,900 square foot flat lot with a time capsule interior that's been lovingly maintained since the house was built. This sold for land value, and you will notice the price per square foot of land is not too far above the Huntington. The buyers coming from Pacific Palisades, I think they may keep the home here. They could build new, but I like the home, and I think it would support a renovation if the buyers wanted to do that. Next on our list, we have 17405 Castellammare Drive. This one is 3 beds, 5 baths, 4,000 square feet, and it's sold for $5.275 million. So this house, it's a 3-level oceanfront architectural by PAA studio. It's perched above the PCH on Castellammare Drive with unobstructed panoramic views of the Santa Monica Bay from every level. This house is not about land, it's a house about sky and water. On a 4,000 square foot coastal hillside lot, PAA Studio built a 4,000 square foot volume of warm wood, glass, and concrete that turned the Pacific Ocean into really like this very dominant interior feature from the kitchen, the living room, every bedroom, and the primary bath simultaneously. The photographs do not exaggerate. This failed to sell for $6.2 million in 2024 before the fire. This was an amazing sale, in my opinion, and it goes to show the strength of the Palisades market. Moving on, we have 13921 West Sunset Boulevard. This one traded for $3.995 million. We sold this one. It's a classic California traditional on Sunset and the Riviera. The house has good architecture, generous portions, and a setting that does a lot of the work. This sold for land value, and I thought it was a big sale. A lot of times, land trades around 1/3 of what a new build would sell for on the site. The best Sunset sale in the Riviera is a 2019 build. It traded at $9.4 million. I think that a brand new house on this lot could push 11, maybe 12 million. This lot is this triangular shape again with a bigger portion of the land in the front yard, and there's also some slope. So all these things are going to adjust the number a little bit. Taking that into account, I thought this was a great sale. Something also to note, the buyer already lives in the Riviera, so I thought that was interesting. Next up, we have 726 Chapala Drive. This is an amazing parcel in the Huntington Palisades. It's an 8,000 square foot flat lot on a quiet residential street. and it's offered at a moment when the Huntington land market is attracting some of the most serious buyers in all of Pacific Palisades. So the buyers coming from north of Montana, before that they were in the valley and they bought a beautiful home in north of Montana, and now they're making, the move to build in the Huntington. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you or somebody that was thinking of selling, give us a call, shoot us a text and email, let us present our approach and share our thoughts on how to really best maximize your asset before coming to market. We have an excellent network of professionals to prep the house, from basic paint, landscaping, decluttering, minor remodel, full remodel, interior designer, staging. And if you're looking to buy, let us connect you with the off-market properties that we have available and that we know are available. Give me a call, 310-943-0909. Thank you.